The Democrats don't want an investigation on Russia. They want an independent commission. Why do they want an independent commission? Because they want to continue the narrative that Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump are best friends, and that's the only reason why he won, because Hillary Clinton could have never lost on her own, so it had to be someone else's fault.
So this is very interesting video. Just released, Intelligence Chair Devin Nunes out of California, Republican, claiming that Democrats are unhappy with the congressional investigation into Russia's meddling because it will not come to the conclusion that they desire. The LA Times reporting that comment happened at a private dinner last month, a day after Nunes recused himself from the investigation. And he said in that meeting that go ahead and report it. This is what he believes. Marc Thiessen, columnist for the Washington Post, fellow of the American Enterprise Institute, and a Fox News contributor. Marc, good morning to you. So,
good morning, Bill. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nunes and his position is quite clear. I mean, he states it there. Put Trump with Putin and you've got a winner. What do you think of his comments, given the profile that he has on a story like this?
Sure. Well, I mean, since he made those comments, there actually has been an independent special counsel appointed by the Trump Justice Department, by Rosenstein. And so that really takes it out of the hands of the Democrats at this point. There's going to be an independent investigation. They can't really politicize it anymore because there's an investigation going on. And I think that's good. That's good for the Republican Party at this point because they can get back to doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is legislating.
Well, here
instead
then,
of obsessing about Russia.
Here then is the Democratic response. This is Eric Swalwell. He's from California as well. When he said this, by the way, he's also on the Intelligence Committee of the House.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I think Republicans and Democrats, because Republicans are on my bill as well, care about the future of our elections. And if we don't have free and fair elections, what do we have in this country? So I hope both parties can put aside politics and just get to the bottom of what happened.
I think everybody wants an answer. I think you'd agree with that. But
yeah,
when he says free and fair, that the suggestion in that answer is that the election was not fair, Mark.
Yes, because Vladimir Putin told Hillary Clinton not to go to Wisconsin and Michigan. That's what happened, right? I mean, come on. This is the problem with the Russia probe, is that the Democrats are trying to use it to delegitimize Trump. We all, Republicans and Democrats, know that Russia tried to interfere in our elections, and we want to get to the bottom of it so that we can ensure that our elections are free and fair and without foreign interference. That should be a bipartisan goal. It's being undermined by the fact that they're constantly trying to use it to delegitimize Donald Trump. But the true reality is, again, we've got an independent investigation now. We've got somebody who everybody agrees is going to do it fairly in Bob Mueller. So let's move on. Let's start legislating. Let's start doing the people's business. People in the countryside are absolutely sick and tired of hearing about Russia, Russia, Russia every day, when what they want to hear about is we passed tax reform. We passed health care reform. We passed bills to deal with opioids. We passed school choice. We passed things that are going to improve their lives. They're sick and tired of Washington wrapping itself around its axle, talking about Russia, Russia, Russia all the time. Can we walk and chew gum at the same time?
Well, anecdotally, please? Last weekend and the week before that, I was in Ohio, and nobody asked me about Russia. So point taken.
No, exactly.
Now, Carter Page says he wants to testify, and apparently Democrats are not moving forward with that. Well, what do you make of the movements of Carter Page, a guy who was not paid? To me, he looked like he was looking for a job on the Trump team, did not get one, and was later forced to step aside in September of last year. And as I ask you that, in the vein of Robert Mueller and his investigation, which by all accounts seems to be moving forward at a pretty quick pace at the moment,
sure.
Does Robert Mueller tell Carter Page, don't testify, just sit down for now? Or are Democrats really not interested in what he has to say?
I think we should, the Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill should just take their cue from Bob Mueller. And if he doesn't want people to testify, then they should not testify. Carter Page, by the way, he's such a junior ranger, he never even met Donald Trump. I mean, he's the key linchpin to the Russia conspiracy to coordinate with Vladimir Putin. He never even met with Donald Trump. He was an outside advisor who had no influence and didn't get a job in the administration. So this is a completely peripheral figure, not only to government today, but to the Trump campaign. Why are we expending any energy on Carter Page? Let Bob Mueller do his job. Listen to him, defer to him. He's an independent guy. Everybody agrees that he's going to come to a purely an objective conclusion and go back to work.
there's that. Thank you, Mark. Mark Thiessen there in Washington.
All right, take care, Bill.
Talk to you real soon. Shannon, what's next?
Well, a possible shakeup